Hi, good evening to all. So today's topic is the determinants of learning or components of learning. So we will look at the meaning of learning first. Learning is the permanent change that due to education, training, or experience over a period of time. If you continue learn or if you continue the educate or train or the experience and something we will get expert on that, it is called learning. The important factors that determine learning are as follows. The following factors that determines the learning process. The first one is motive. The first determinant is motive. Motive is inner the psychological state of an individual which activates, directs, sustains or stops his behavior towards some goal. Motive is a kind of a psychological factor which activates the direct sustains and pushes towards our goal. Motives are the primary the energizers of a behavior. It is a energy booster which boosts us towards our goal. They arise continuously and determine the general direction of an individual's behavior. Without learning cannot occur. The motive needs continuously. It will give the direction to the learning process. The second one is stimuli. Stimuli are objects that exists in the environment in which a person lives. It may be in the form of event also. We can sense it through our sensory organs. Stimuli increases the probability of eliciting a specific response from a person. It will increase through the responses of other person from a person. Stimuli may be of two types. The first one is generalization and the second one is the discrimination. It has two types. The first one is generalization. The second one is discrimination. Generalization, it's a kind of positive stimuli, has the important implications of for human learning. It takes place when the similar new stimuli repeat in the environment. If a stimuli repeats over a period of time, so then the generalization will happen. Discrimination, it's a kind of negative stimuli. In case of a discrimination, responses vary to different stimuli. It is a major difference. In case of generalization, the stimuli repeat over a period of time. Whereas the discrimination, it differs the stimuli. Stimuli cannot repeat. It will vary in discrimination. Example, a degree college student may learn to respond to video teaching but not to the oral lecturing by his teacher. Because the student did not interested in oral lecturing rather than video teaching. So that his stimuli differs according to the environment. The next one is a response. The stimulus results in responses may be in the physical form or in terms of attitudes or perceptions or in other phenomena. The stimuli will give results in response. It may be in the physical form or in the form of attitudes, perception and the other phenomena. Responses are the determinants of learning because it takes place on the positivity of response. If we get a positivity response now, it will help us now in our learning process. The next one is a reinforcement. Reinforcement means now it is a method of strengthen our interest. It's called reinforcement. Reinforcement increases the strength of response and tends to induce the repetitions of the behavior that preceded the reinforcement. The reinforcement tends to induce the repetitions of the stimuli over a period of time, through which the reinforcement increases. A measurable modification can take place with the reinforcement. The learning measurable modifications also take place now with the reinforcement. Retention means the remembrance. Means keeping in mind and reproducing the learned objective over a time. Whatever we learn, we recollect them and deliver them. It's called retention. It is the remembrance of a learned behavior over time. Just we have to recollect what we learned so far and we need to deliver. It is called retention. Thank you. We will see you again with another session. Until then, stay tuned and stay blessed. Bye.